Let's move on to the last email of the day. And the last email today comes to us from Thodore Long, who writes, "Hello, John. Was wondering, where is Edge of Tomorrow 2? It's been 4 years already and really haven't heard much about it. Are they still making it?" All right. Thanks a lot for the question, man. And yeah, Edge of Tomorrow 2 is a movie that I really want to see. You know, Edge of Tomorrow is one of the worst marketed films in history. That was a brutal, awful marketing campaign they had for that movie. It did not communicate at all the great stuff that was in that movie. It also was very misleading. It made it feel like it was some deep... Anyway, it was a bad marketing campaign. The movie did not have a marvelous opening weekend, but thankfully word got out that it's really a great movie, and so it had some legs. It did pretty well, but not as well as it should have done because it's such a great movie. Anyway, immediately people start talking about doing a sequel. Where's Edge of Tomorrow 2? They have tried to get this thing going a number of times. The big roadblock has often been, though, actors' schedules. Emily Blunt was asked about this a couple of months ago, and she specifically said this. Emily Blunt said, "They asked me to do it with 2 months before I started Mary Poppins. Tom Cruise was like, 'Can you go this autumn?' And I was like, 'No, I can't go. I'm playing Mary Poppins for like a year, dude. I can't do Edge of Tomorrow.' Doug Liman, that's the director of the film, has got an awesome idea, and he's excited, and they just need to write it. There has been a script, but now I gather there's another one in the works." So it appears like last fall, they wanted to start shooting an Edge of Tomorrow 2 like last fall. Unfortunately, that's not something that she was able to do because she had this little film called Mary Poppins that she was going to be doing. That was obviously her priority. Now, it sounded like there wasn't the final completed script yet, but it sounded like they were getting close. They had their idea. They had one draft, and now they were working on another draft. Now, again, this was just a couple of months ago. What do their schedules look like now? Could we be getting close to something like this now? Well, as far as Emily Blunt goes, there is a little bit of an open in her schedule. Now, she's got Mary Poppins coming out, and she's got the new film with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Jungle Cruise. But both of those films are done. She's finished shooting on both of those films. They're done. And she has nothing else listed as upcoming on her IMDb. Now, Tom Cruise, he's got Top Gun 2 coming. That's in production right now. And then he's got this other little film coming called Luna Park. This is some adventure thing that takes place on the moon. But there's really not a lot of information about it on IMDb, so it may not be very far along. In other words, Tom Cruise might be available as well. So are these openings in Blunt's schedule and Tom Cruise's schedule an indication to us that these guys could be getting ready to go in and start doing Edge of Tomorrow 2? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, we got to acknowledge all we're doing at this point is just speculating. It's possible, but I haven't heard anything officially about any more movement. But what is clear is this. Tom Cruise still wants to make Edge of Tomorrow 2. Doug Liman still wants to make Edge of Tomorrow 2. And it looks like Emily Blunt is very interested in doing Edge of Tomorrow 2. There seems to be an opening in their schedules coming up. Maybe we're going to hear about something soon. I will say this, though. They have to get it done sooner rather than later. You don't want to wait too awful long before you jump in and get this thing done, because the further away you get from the original, more and more people are going to start forgetting about it. Or, you know, it's not going to be as fresh in their minds how great that first one was. So here's hoping they get rolling on this thing fairly soon. All right, guys, that will do it for the emailed in topics today. We're going to save some time now and go over and take some of your live questions.